What is up, guys? We just got some crazy fight news for UFC 323 in December. And man, this is actually a stacked card on paper. And wow, I gotta give so much props to Dvalishvili because this guy is actually like built different. I don't know what this guy is made of, but like whatever this guy is on, like this is actually crazy. Like this guy's gonna defend his belt 4 times in a year, which is absolutely insane. Like, man, okay, I gotta calm down. I'm gonna break down some of these fights, give some early predictions. This is my first video on the channel, so sub up and I'm gonna get right into it. So, the main event of UFC 323 is Dvalishvili against Peter Yan. I mean, bro, this is a sick main event, man. I mean, it's kinda lost some of its hype because, we've seen this fight before and it was a complete domination from Merab. But like, man, this is just crazy because like, Merab is defending his belt again. Again! He's gonna be defending his belt 4 times. This is never done before. This has never been done before. Like, I don't care what anyone says. If Merab dominates Peter Yan again, he is a top 3 fighter of all time, and I don't want to hear anybody else say anything. Because this guy is so active, and it's just like showing me that he doesn't really care like about like moving up a weight class and having success in another weight class. Like, he wants legacy. Like, he wants to become the GOAT of the sport. This guy is like just grinding, like bro, he's literally speedrunning GOAT status. I swear. And like, yeah, his last fight over against Sanhagen, which was literally a week ago, like, it wasn't the most dominant performance from Merab, but like, that's because Corey is known for being like a very well-rounded guy. But like, I love Peter Yan, but the thing is, I can't say that I'm not super hyped for this fight. Or, sorry, I can't say that I am super hyped for this fight, because I'm gonna be honest, I think Merab is just gonna school Peter Yan again. I think that this time it might even be more dominant, because Merab's striking has gotten so much better since their first fight, and we all saw how that went down. And it just kind of sucks though, man, because I love Peter Yan. Like, Peter Yan is like a top 3 bantamweight of all time. Like, this guy's one of my favorite fighters. He's one of the most skilled guys in the UFC. But like, I just can't pick him to beat Merab, man. It's just like, honestly, at this point, you can't pick anyone to beat Merab. And like, I'd even pick Merab to beat Volk. And I love Volk. Volk is one of my favorite fighters in the UFC right now. It's just like, it just sucks for Yan because he's just gonna get mauled again. Like, how many takedowns did Merab shoot in their first fight? Like, all I know is that it was an insane amount. I mean, like, Peter Yan's coming off a pretty good win. He fought Marcus McGee, and he beat Figueiredo, so we did see him deal with some grappling, but like, Figueiredo is not on Merab's level when it comes to grappling. Not at all. And Figueiredo is also, he had a close fight with Montel Jackson this past week. It was pretty close. He's clearly not in his prime anymore. But like, Yan's one of my favorite fighters. I'd love to see Peter Yan win the belt back, because I just felt so bad for him when after that DQ, and then he had a really close fight with Aljo. I think you should have made a trilogy fight. Can't talk. But I think they deserved a trilogy fight. But I just think Merab's gonna maul him again. Like, oh, they don't even have it updated for the website, but uh, I mean, it's gonna be a classic Merab fight. He's gonna shoot like 50 takedowns. He's gonna get like 20. And I just think that Merab is improved so much in the striking that like it's just gonna open up his takedowns even more. He's gonna be more comfortable on the feet with Peter Yan. He's gonna be more comfortable on the ground because he knows he can maul Peter Yan. Like he can control him with ease. And the crazy thing is, the Yan isn't even a mid wrestler. Yan's a great wrestler. He was out wrestling Aljamain Sterling in their first fight. This is, yeah. I don't know. I just think that it's gonna be even more dominant than the last one, because I've seen too much improvement from Rob since their first fight, and I haven't seen a whole lot of improvement from Peter Yan since his first fight with Merab. If you guys get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, this is a pretty good card. Like, I mean, I thought that 323 was going to be Volk versus Murphy or Evloev, but no. Merab steps in on, what's this, like 2 months notice? Two more. I mean, I guess that's not a crazy amount of time, but like, dude, the guy fought last week. Like, you can't argue that he's gonna 100% be the fighter of the year. I mean, this guy is just speedrunning GOAT status at this point. But anyway, let's get on to the co-main. We are back, and we are fighting Alexandre Pantoja for the title in Las Vegas. This is a great fight. I love this fight so much because I love Pantoja, I love Joshua Van. One of them has to lose. The thing is, I just think Pantoja, he's too dominant in the grappling. We saw what he did to Kai Kara France. I mean, Kai Kara France is known for being like a very dangerous striker, and like a guy who was one of the best strikers in the division. But I mean, Pantoja kind of schooled him in the striking as well. I mean, he was like chopping the leg. He was like Jose Aldo style, like combos, leg kicks. He was kind of just brutalizing him in that first round. And now we saw Pantoja take the second round off. Like, he didn't really do much but control Kai Kara France. But like, I don't know. It seems when Pantoja is like locked in and like he kind of just charges forward, and that could be a problem with Joshua Van. I will say that, because like Joshua Van is probably the best striker in this division. He had he went to war with Brandon Royval. I mean, this guy, he's crazy talented. He's so young too. I do think that Joshua Van will become a champion at some point in his career. I just don't think that it's now. I think Pantoja, with his grappling, with his like jiu-jitsu and his transitions on the ground, I just think it's too high level, and I haven't seen enough from Joshua Van to show me that he's elite on the ground and that he can hang with like the guy with some of the best jiu-jitsu in the UFC right now. Like, I would say Pantoja is a top 3 like grappler in the lighter weight classes. And like, yeah, man, Joshua Van, he did fight Ray Suura. I can't really remember his last name, and like, he showed great takedown defense in that, but like, Pantoja's on another level. Like, yeah, he was stuffing every takedown, and he showed like good scrambles and like good clinch work against Ray Suura, but like, Pantoja's so much better than Ray Suura. Like, You cannot compare them at all. But yeah, this is a crazy good fight. I think everyone knew that this was gonna be on this card. Um, that guy, like Joshua Van's training partner, like leaked it at the fight card that was on Saturday. Um, yeah, this fight, I think it's gonna kind of go down the same way as the Kaikara France fight went down. Simply just because I haven't seen Van get tested in the wrestling, like at all. Like we know that this guy is able to stuff takedowns, but like he's never fought like a Tetsuro Taira or anything like that. If he fought Tetsuro Taira and stuffed every takedown and like showed that he was a clear better wrestler than Tetsuro Taira, who is a very good wrestler and who is gonna give problems to Pantoja in the grappling, I maybe would change my pick, but like Pantoja's ability to just take the back is so good. Like he just jumps on your back and you're just cooked. Like nobody can do anything. Like you're just so cooked once he gets on you. Pause. But um I think Van is gonna be fearing the takedown a bit too much. I do think he'll have moments on the feet where he's gonna catch Pantoja with some nice crisp boxing combinations, but like I just don't think that his wrestling's been proven enough to hang with Pantoja. I could see him like piecing up Pantoja early, and then Pantoja like starts walking him down. I don't think he can finish Pantoja on the feet. I mean, Joshua Van's not really known for having crazy power, but yeah, I think this is gonna go the same way as we saw Kaikara France. Like Pantoja just walking him down early, shooting the takedowns, getting the threat in Joshua Van's mind. Um, he's just gonna go out there, no respect for Joshua Van. Ugh, voice crack. No respect for Joshua Van. Um, he's gonna get in there. He's gonna take him down. He's gonna control him. He's gonna show Joshua Van that he can control him. And then I think he's just gonna sub him with a rear naked choke. So, early prediction. Let's keep in mind, these are early predictions, guys. Like these are just like what's coming off the top of my head. Like as soon as these fights got announced. My early prediction will be Pantoja by second or third round rear naked choke. I just think that his grappling is on a different level. I have a really good feeling that Joshua Van will be a champion one day. I just don't think that his time is now. I just think Pantoja is at his peak, even though he is 35. But he's at his peak. He's getting more and more dominant by every performance. So I'm gonna go with Alexandre Pantoja. Second round, rear naked choke. Henry Cejudo is back. He's fighting Peyton Talbot. I don't really know what to say about this fight. It doesn't really make sense for Peyton Talbot. I thought that he would have gotten that Adrian Yanez fight that he called out for. But no. They gave him Henry Cejudo. This is a pretty good fight. This is a tough one, you know, because like we saw what Raoni Barcelos did to Peyton Talbot. He completely destroyed him on the ground. But Peyton Talbot showed immense improvement in his last fight against Felipe Lima. We can't deny that. And we all know Cejudo has been on a decline. He's coming off a loss against Song Yadong, you know. This is a tough fight, man. Cejudo is still ranked somehow. think I saw like the fights get announced on here. I can't really remember, but Henry Cejudo, I'm pretty sure he's still ranked. I'm gonna go with Peyton Talbot, honestly. Henry Cejudo is 38 years old. He's old. He's nowhere near his peak. And Peyton Talbot's young. He's coming off of a great win, a great performance over Felipe Lima. And he's kind of silenced everybody in that fight. Because, everyone, like, after that Rowdy Barcelos fight, everyone was saying, oh, he's a fraud, or like, man, this guy's never gonna get near the title. I mean, he showed, but he improved, like, an insane amount. His grappling got so much better. Like, and Felipe Lima, he was known for being a guy who was, like, a very good wrestler. And, yeah. Peyton Talbot just out-wrestled him that whole fight, and he outstruck him too. Felipe Lima had moments, but like Peyton Talbot, it was all him in that fight. Like he showed like greater takedown defense. He showed like greater transitions. He was able to reverse positions. Like he looked like it was a night and day version in the grappling from Peyton Talbot. And Henry Cejudo, he's known for being an Olympic gold wrestler, but like, when has this guy ever dominated someone on the ground? Like, Marab, like, picked this guy up like he was his baby. He threw him around the octagon, threw him on his ass, and he just kind of manhandled Henry Cejudo. And Henry Cejudo couldn't get his wrestling going against Song Yadong. He was kind of getting pieced up. I'm going with Peyton Talbot, man. I just think that Cejudo is good, but I just, like, if this was a 33-year-old Henry Cejudo, this would be a different story. If this was like a 34-year-old Henry Cejudo, this would be a different story, but I just think Peyton Talbot, he's a hungrier fighter. He's shown that I think he's gonna go in there confident. He's gonna show that, like, hey man, like, I know how to wrestle. Come on. Don't play with me. I know how to wrestle. And I think he's gonna kind of piece up Cejudo at range. Cejudo's gonna shoot. I think he could control Peyton Talbot for a little bit of the fight, but I think Peyton Talbot's gonna be confident in his wrestling improvements, and he's just gonna light up Henry Cejudo on the feet. And I'm gonna pick Peyton Talbot by unanimous decision. I think he's gonna win at 29-28. I think that Cejudo could have a good first round with the grappling, but I think Talbot is going to be comfortable enough in there to open up on the striking and not be afraid of the takedown too much. But yeah, I'm going with Peyton Talbot. And the final fight that got announced was Jan Blachowicz. Old man Jan is back, and he's fighting Bogdan Guskov. This is a pretty good fight too. Blachowicz is coming off of a very, very close fight with Carlos Holberg, and a lot of people were calling that a robbery, man. I did think Carlos Holberg won the third round. It was a very close fight, though. You can give an argument for either guy, but Bogdan Guskov is coming off of that nasty KO over Nikita Krylov. It was like a one-punch knockout. And, like, that was so crazy. Because, like, early in that fight, Krylov was kind of just spamming high kicks. And then, like, Guskov made a read. And he just, like, right hand down the middle and just put him out cold. But, I think Jan Blachowicz, like, he's clearly not as good as he was when he fought Alex Pereira or Magomed Ankalaev. And that wasn't even his peak. But if anyone's gonna win against Bogdan Guskov, it's gonna be Jan Blachowicz with his Polish power, you know? Like, this guy, he's tough. He's gritty, you know? This guy's tough as a nail. Like, Alex Pereira can put him out. Magomed Ankalaev can put him out. Carlos Zolberg landed clean shots, can put him out. Everyone thinks that Jan is an old man now, which he is. He's like 44. I'm not even sure how old he is, but he's still got it, you know? I'm kind of on the fence with this one, guys. Because I could see Jan Blachowicz winning a stinkfest grappling decision or a tit-for-tat point fight on the outside, chopping at the low kick, you know, shin to shin low kick, Jan shins of steel. But I could also see Guskov just piecing him apart at range or getting like a surprise KO. I'm not too sure about this one actually. I'm gonna take that back. I'm not picking Jan Blachowicz to win. This is a pretty good fight though, man. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sit on the fence about this one, even though I don't want to, because, man, have we seen Guskov get tested in the grappling? When was the last time this guy grappled? Oh, it was against that, Billy Elikana guy last year. I'm pretty sure, did he win by submission? I cannot remember. I think that was on UFC 310, but if that's the case, then Jan Blachowicz is not the best wrestler. He got mauled by Magomed Ankalaev. He couldn't really do much to Alex Pereira on the ground. Man, this is a pretty interesting fight. Because Jan Blachowicz is a good striker, very good leg kicks. We all know that, like, when Jan starts going to shin with you, man, like, he had Magomed, like, wearing the buckle hat. Magomed was buckling all over the octagon. He was slipping on banana peels. But I could see Bogdan Guskov like chinning him, even though Jan's never been knocked out. I mean, I don't think he's been knocked out, but yeah. This is a tough one, man. I think I'm gonna go with Bogdan Guskov just because he has more power. I think he's been tested in the grappling against a guy who was on like 3 days notice. But I just think he has more power. He is younger. He's faster than Jan. Jan's an old man. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll have to watch some more fights of both guys and see if my pick will change. But overall, guys, this is a pretty good card. You know, this is a pretty good main card. This Henry Cejudo versus Peyton Talbot fight, very good. Pantoja versus Van, very good. Peter Yan versus Merab, it's a good fight on paper. Don't know how it will be when it plays out. But yeah, guys, this is a very good card. I'm hyped. The end of this year is gonna be a great. This is gonna be a great end of the year. We got JDM versus Makachev. Now we got this. We're eating good, guys. We should be happy. This is a good card. And yeah. I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. Don't forget to sub. I'll see you guys in the next video.